Well, why do I write, I suppose, is a very interesting question. One that I could possibly answer in one sentence, or one that I could maybe write a play about. I love constructing things. I've always been fascinated by the people's emotions and the way people act on a daily basis. And these are things that I like to write about. I get the feeling that I have to write. I get all these ideas in my head. I get this, it's almost like a pain that I get inside me that's like crying out. It's saying to me I have to put whatever I've got in my head on dialogue. It all started for me when I was at college and we were asked to do a small writing exercise, and I enjoyed it so much that I just went on and on from there, and I got help from theatres and sent my plays to theatres, and I got one of them workshopped at Edinburgh Theatre in London, and I just really enjoyed it. I got such good feedback and the people were all really nice. 2 years ago that I actually thought about putting it on stage, and that's where That's Lunch Productions started, and that's where I started directing. And we're just thinking, getting yourself into the character, into the zone. That's Lunch Productions were set up at the start of this year. The idea behind it was I wanted to promote my own work. I knew that having a website and starting a company would be a better way to get my name out there, to get the company's name out there. The members are me, Sarah Roger, Mark McCurdy and Tonya Flynn. There's 4 members, 3 actors and myself who writes and directs. We're all graduates from Telford College. We're really excited about the future, and we just want to do the best we can to put ourselves on the map. That's where the Leith Festival comes in. It's a big opportunity for everyone involved. The reason I wanted to put this show, Apathy, on in the Leith Festival is because it's, people have had over the past a sort of, well, the perception of Leith is very sort of as stereotypically working class. So the kind of show that I'm doing sort of challenges that in some sort of way.
Ho ho ho! This naughty one does have a sense of humour after all.
I could get you sacked, you know.
I'm in a union.
Oh really? How good are they?
I've worked here for 10 years, Benji.
I doubt very much your union will cover physical damage to another colleague. Then again, exactly how far does your brain span travel?
I think Apathy challenges people's perception of the stereotypes. It challenges how people view working class people, middle class people, upper class people. I think it gives us a good insight into what can happen when these different classes are put together in the one situation.
You don't happen to have a lighter, do you?
Nah mate, I done the faxing years ago.
Ah, thought of it. Job's way too stressful to quit. Well, that's why I had the cigars. They'll kill the stress out of me.
And the hat.
We're doing a show called Apathy, written by Michael Shand in the Leith Festival. He's a up-and-coming writer in my eyes.
What's the first rule of any work relationship?
Hiding, are we?
I said, what's the first rule of any work relationship?
Running away.
Are you not listening to me?
Afraid of the truth.
The first rule of any work relationship is simple.
No rules in this one, mate.
Never make assumptions about people you hardly know.
I've worked with you for years.
Never make assumptions about people you hardly know.
Mate, I know you're jealous.
I'm not fucking jealous. In the workplace, we never talk about emotions.
Right.
Repeat it.
Repeat what?
In the workplace, we never talk about emotions.
Hey, I heard you the fuck.
In the workplace, we never fucking talk about emotions! In the workplace, we never talk about emotions.
Mary Moriarty came to see one of my shows last year, the show I put on called Todd, and she was quite keen to have me in the Leith Festival. The Leith Festival have been really nice to me, helping me. They helped me get a reduced price on my theatre licence, they gave me some tips on good venues, they've got me some free promotion, and it's really went from strength to strength. I managed to get some funding from the Leith Council. I think I was more keen on the Leith Festival than the actual festival, even though we're going to be in the festival, because it's sort of better to be a big fish in a small pond than a small fish in a big pond. That's how I feel, so.
Do I?
Nothing.
No, come on.
Would you like to, maybe sometime...
You're cute. I'd love to. After work.
Yeah, okay.
In the future, we've got plans to expand in terms of workshops, in terms of offering people opportunities to have script readings, maybe even put different people's shows on.
All right, darling.
Is that what you say to all your women?
It's just being polite.
If you're being polite, first you would have asked me my name, then you would have introduced yourself.
Fair enough.
Well,
What's your name?
it's Joanne. And yours?
Bongo.
John.
And your real name is?
Everyone calls me that.
We've got a show coming up at the end of the year which is based on a female's relationship after their husband goes to Afghanistan. We've got one coming up just at the start of next year which is about a boy with learning difficulties.
Bongo does drink soda, just not on its own.
What were you doing when I came in?
Just thinking of some ideas from a book.
Book you.
Aye.
That's a good one.
Aye. Don't you make assumptions about people you hardly know?
Well, you make people make these assumptions.
How's that like?
Well, okay.
It's an exciting experience and I just hope we can evolve and evolve as time goes on.